Welcome back to another NHL 23 video, y'all. Today we have the best lockdown defender build in NHL 23, and real quick before we get into it, if you guys do need all of the best World of Shell content and you guys are enjoying the builds that I'm bringing y'all, please feel free to hit that sub button down below with noties on. I would greatly appreciate that, and it would really help me out. Let's get right in the build for y'all now. Alright, so this build's actually going to be a pretty straightforward build. For the archetype, you guys could probably guess we are, of course, going to be a defensive defenseman because this is a lockdown defenseman build, so we're solely based on defense for this build. You're going to want to be 6'2", 210 pounds. This way you get +3 on your speed and acceleration. I just always prefer that, and you guys can probably tell that I usually make my builds that way because I always prefer having more speed than having less speed. I don't know about y'all. If y'all don't prefer the speed, you can make the build a little bit bigger, but this is, in my opinion, what I think is the best lockdown defender build. And hand preference is, of course, always your choice. I prefer lefty, completely up to you, like I said. And abilities and boosts we will come back to as always. Alright, so first for your technique attributes, all you're going to want to do is add 5 to your speed, take 3 off agility, take 2 off balance, 1 off slap shot, and 1 off of wrist shot accuracy. I wanted to still make you have like a decent shot, so it's not absolutely impossible to shoot from the blue line, but you know, we're not as focused on the offensive attributes as we were on the all-around defenseman build, which if y'all have not seen that, I'll leave that literally linked right here. Go check it out if y'all want a more balanced all-around defenseman build rather than a lockdown D-man. So next for your power attributes, all you want to do is add 5 to your acceleration and give you 88 acceleration, take 4 off of your endurance, take 3 off of your slap shot power, and take 1 off of your wrist shot power as well. So after that, for your playstyle attributes, all you want to do is add 4 to your defensive awareness, add 1 to your body checking, take 5 off your stick checking, because as long as for the most part you're smart with your poke checks and everything, you won't really have to worry about your stick checking attribute too much, at least in my opinion. If y'all think differently, let me know in the comments down below, but that's just been my personal experience. Not even just in NHL 23, literally since 22 and all the X Factors and all this stuff has been a thing. That's just been my personal experience, but regardless, 85 I still think is plenty, even if it does mean something. Then after that, all you want to do is just take 4 off of your offensive awareness as well, because like I said, this is a lockdown defender build, so we are primarily focused on defense for this one. So next for tenacity, you can probably recognize the pattern if you've seen any of the other build videos, but we will probably do the same thing as we'll do in most of these ones. We're going to add 5 to strength, then take 5 off shot blocking, as this honestly is another pretty much useless stat. I block plenty of shots with way lower than 85, so if you guys think 85 shot blocking is important, then 85 should be more than plenty, to be honest, for this build. And you're also just going to want to take 4 off your durability, as I know 79 is a little bit low, but honestly 79 should be more than enough. You won't really find yourself getting injured too much. I don't think I've gotten injured yet on this build, to be honest with y'all. Alright, so finally for your tactic attributes, all you want to do is add 5 to your discipline, add 2 to your fighting skill, and take 5 off your face-offs and 5 off your deking, because this is a lockdown defender build. This is for my D-men who kind of just like to sit back, don't really like to handle the puck too much, and just like to hang back and play their defensive game as best as they can. So if that is your play style, this is the build for you, I promise you. So now going back to the abilities, this is honestly your personal preference. Like always, for your zone ability, I'd say pick whichever one fits best with your play style. If it's truculence, you go for the big hits a lot, then go with that. If you like to play the passing lanes, that's kind of my play style, so I'm going to probably go with quick pick once I unlock that. If you like your poke checks and everything, go with stick 'em up, because stick 'em up is extremely good as a zone ability. If you like shutdown, just kind of for those one-on-one situations, if you play a lot of threes, then go with that. However, the only thing I'll say is I think bouncer is relatively worse than the rest of the abilities that you can get as your zone ability, so that is honestly the only one that I would stay away from. Now for the superstar abilities, being that this is a defensive defenseman build, you won't really get a whole lot of offensive abilities for this one. Like I said, if you want to see one with more offensive abilities, go check out my more well-rounded all-around defenseman build. But for this one, I'd recommend any of these 3 abilities, kind of just with any mix of the 3. Stick 'em up, truculence, and quick pick, whether one of them your zone ability and the other 2 as your superstar abilities, are kind of just any mix of those 3. You could also go with Shutdown, that is also a pretty good one, or Yoink even if you do stick lift a lot. However, those are honestly probably the 3 best defensive X factors in my opinion. Let me know if you guys think any different down in the comments below. And I don't even know if I still have to say it at this point. If you haven't seen any of the other videos, you're going to go with the speed and you're going to go with the acceleration boost, unbreakable stride, power skating. This way you get +2 speed, +2 acceleration, 90 speed, 90 acceleration on a literal lockdown defender build. You'll have no problem getting back on people. You'll have no problem staying in front of the fast-ass motherfuckers that are going to be skating down. You'll have no problem bumping the big power forwards off the puck as well with unstoppable force and stuff. Even if you have to poke check or stick lift, if you're not hitting them, you will be able to get the puck from them. I promise y'all. But this is going to be the best lockdown D-man build in the game. I promise y'all that. So that about wraps up the build, how you do make the best lockdown defender build that I believe will be for NHL 23 EASHL. If y'all are enjoying the videos though, please feel free to drop a like, comment any other type of builds you want to see down below, and also sub with noties on so y'all don't miss another banger. I appreciate you watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.